trade for today. This playlist is going to be a process of me passing my prop from account and then me going into a live account and then trading until I get a payout. So my biggest problem with getting a payout has been that I'm able to pass prop from accounts. I've passed 5 already. Um, the reason that I always lose my live accounts is because I tend to trade the same way that I trade when passing the account, which is going at it pretty hard, risking 500 a trade to make 1,000 or 700 a trade to make 1,500 to pass it fairly quick, and it's worked for me so many times. But then when I go into a live account, it does not help because I'm not able to do the same thing because it's either greed or just fear of missing out or something. But I'm recording this playlist to kind of help me stay disciplined and to help me stick to my plan and stick to my strategy, because I'm not gonna post something on my live trading my live account. I'm not gonna post a trade where I was revenge trading and everything like that. So today I'm gonna be showing you my first trade of passing this profit account. As you can see, today I made 1,500. So I'm gonna be showing you guys today. I had a trade on Nasdaq and also on ES, and I'm gonna explain why I traded on ES as well. So first, I'm gonna walk you guys through the Nasdaq trade. So I marked out the session highs and lows. So we have Asia session high and the Asia session low. We took both out, and then we have London session low that got left untouched, and then we got London session high that got taken out during pre-market. We printed 15-minute equal lows right here, and I wanted to see price run away from that and then show us a reversal coming back down to that, trading back to that. So I did think that price was going to come up and trend into this, take out this previous day high right here. As you can see, we didn't end up taking the previous day high, but we came into this fair value gap right here, and when the bodies respected the midpoint of the fair value gap, so I knew that we had more confluence that we were going back down. So basically what I was looking for was we inversed this fair value gap, which is the Venda model from ICT, and then we came up, we filled in this fair value gap, and then we came down. We also filled the breaker block right here. This is where we entered right here at 637, and then we targeted the equal lows right here. 15-minute equal lows. We could have targeted London session low, but I was okay just making $500 on here because the trade that we took on ES, we made $1,000 because, let me explain to you guys. So it was the leading index, as you can see right here. When we entered at 637, we were already more than halfway done with this trade. So basically on here, all I seen was a liquidity sweep of this pre-market high right here, and then we displaced lower, inversing this fair value gap right here, and then we went up, we traded into this breaker block, but came down. I wanted to see price inverse this fair value gap, and then we traded into it, filling in half of it, and then when it came down, that's when I entered the trade right there, and then it was the leading index. As you can see, by the time when I entered this trade at 634, we were barely um, up here. So yeah, I made $1,000 on ES and I made 500 on Nasdaq. I'm gonna be uploading videos every single day unless there's no setup on my mindset, why I took the trade, sticking to my strategy, being disciplined, and then having consistency, and then going into a live account, and then I'm gonna be posting every single trade that I take on there with lower risk, obviously, until I get a payout. And then I'll be posting more payouts after that, and that's just gonna be this is gonna be my playlist on just me being consistent and me just posting to show you guys that it's possible and that it's not impossible, and all you really need is just to stay disciplined and to just have a strategy that works for you and stick to that and not be switching back and forth different strategies. My strategy is just waiting for London session high or London session lows to be taken out and then targeting the opposite. So as you can see, we took out Asia session low, Asia session high, London session high got taken out. All we have left is London session low. So I want price to come down here. And then we in pre-market, during pre-market, we have 15-minute equal lows right here. So I want to see price run away from that so we can have a reversal and trade back into that, because I know that price tends to go towards wanting to take people out. We ran up, right here as soon as we broke structure up to the upside. Everybody was thinking that it was going to continue going higher, correct? So everybody has their stop losses right here. So I know for a fact that this is my A plus setup right here, especially after inversing this fair value gap, going up and filling this fair value gap, and the breaker block, and then it's just, to me, it's an A plus setup because I know that I have equal lows right here as well as this London session low that didn't get touched yet. So, and price did come to it as like, that's just my strategy, and I know that it's profitable. I know this is my A plus setup. I know that I could pass the prop from accounts. I've passed 5 already. I almost got a payout, but I got stingy and I started losing, and then I wanted to revenge trade and I lost it all. So this next round, this time I'm gonna just stay consistent with small wins. Small wins add up. $100 here, $500 here, 300 here, 500 here, depending on if it's A plus day or not. When it's an A plus setup, I'm going to take higher risk. Not as high as I take when I pass prop from accounts, but I'm gonna be risking like 300 to make 600, or even taking a 1 to 3 risk to reward trade to make 1,000, risking 350 or something like that, right? But that's only with A plus setups. So when I don't have an A plus setup and have a B plus setup or something like that, I'm gonna be risking only like $100 or $200. So that's my trade for today. Thank you guys for watching. This will be my playlist. You guys could just stick around, watch how my process is, and then see, show you guys that it's possible to do it. All you need is to stay consistent and stay disciplined. But yeah, thank you guys for watching.